Hey folks, this is IOEther, and we're back in some more World of Tanks. As you can see though, this is not a normal game. This actually isn't a tank company either. This is a tournament game. So this is our evens and odds tourney game. This is Kitty Shank in his Jag Panther 2 back there is our commander. He is setting up our heavies on the banana curve on Hemmelsdorf.
Let's get this show on the road.
Oh, no. My bad. Wrong game. There's a heavies push. Wow, I should pay attention to the call. High-rise are kind of trying to spread out and get the Kami through. Yeah, just like that. So all the heavies are going to push down this 3 line. Kami's going to scout for us. That's Assassin Blade in his Cromwell. I'm just holding up here, waiting for the rest of my heavy team to get with it. And we're going to push on through. The T-69 and the Jag Panther 2 are going to hold that corner over there and make sure nothing flanks us. We're just going to roll down this side. Now, this boy of a KV-2 is already taking shots at my Cromwell.
Enemy armor is hit.
So we're just going to make sure that doesn't happen anymore.
Critical hit.
Okay, so unfortunately our heavies are getting spread out, and one call from Kitty and gets them all rolling again. We really need to get to this corner as fast as possible. Getting caught in the open like this is just going to get us killed. Slide between these two guys, and the priority is that KV-2. Which I couldn't shoot at him because it was running in the way. Oh well, now I got a shot. I'm just gonna take him out.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Taking out the weaker targets first, we can press on with less gun shooting back. This was a bad shot. I took it, but oh well. You can see the rest of my team is pressing on with the guys that we can't shoot at. And the Kami is going up the hill to see if he can find some of the tanks we haven't seen yet, like that T-44 suddenly is behind us.
Bounced off. Order immobilized.
And sooner or later I realized there's a T-44 behind me.
Get going.
Apparently wasn't now though. Trying to hit that Lord Glacius. Oh, that shot.
We've lost half of our engine
Somebody
power.
shot me. Knowing now is when I realized there's a T-44 behind me.
Enemy is hit.
I just realized that I've left Plasma Beam all by himself trying to fend off a T-44.
Gotcha.
Well, enough of him. So through overwhelming firepower on a single target at a time, by taking out one tank and then the next tank and the next tank, we can achieve those overwhelming numbers. Now, their T-44, I'm gonna guess, was originally trying to go up the hill, and then when he saw his teammates pinched like this, he came back down at us and tried to flank and open up an avenue of escape for his allies. Now you can see where all the enemies are. They're all focused over there, whereas we are nice and spread out. We're in groups, and they are not. Both those Tiger 2s are actually all by themselves. There's enough distance between those two that they can't use each other for cover. They can't help in any way. I believe there's actually a Ferdy in the middle of that field, and the AT-15 looks to be with him. That's a horrible spot. Every single one of our little groups can hit those two TDs. Now, they made a mistake going out there. I don't know why they went out there, but they did. And that was their fatal flaw. One other thing to note is that the AMX-50-100 is way over there by himself. He is facing off with a T-69. It's 2 autoloaders going head to head. They're going to hurt each other a lot, but more to the point, that AMX needs to be behind some hard cover or a friendly tank in order to do any real damage. He's going to die over there. So this is kind of what happened, and this was how the battle turned out. We had superior positioning, and we focused fire. By taking it one at a time, we thinned down their numbers to the point where we had more guns trained on them than they had trained on us. Okay, on to the next game. Hey folks, so we're back. And this is the second game. This was a good game. It was a little bit weird for a bit. And this was actually the game I was thinking about when I was talking about pushing down the banana curve. But, well. So, I am in the command of the heavies group, and we're just going to jam ourselves down their throat. So we got all the heavies moving down this road. The Cromwell is going to the middle to scout. The T69 and the Jag Panzer are going to end up on the G3's area in order to defend our backs and make sure that we're not going to get snuck up on. Now we're just going to hold up here for a sec and let the rest of our heavies catch up, and then we're going to push out. So I'm just okaying it with Kitty Shank to make sure that he wants the heavies pushing right now. He does, so we're going to go. Kitty Shank being the caller or the commander in this game, all the commands run through him as far as timing and pushes and stuff. You always want to make sure your commander is in the loop. So we're going to focus down this AT-15. He is the primary target. He's with all these guns should look at. Now, we could have done a few things much better here, but we did well enough. Now this AMX 5100 is going to show itself, and we're going to make sure he doesn't want to do that again.
Enemy is hit.
See how close together we are? If we don't be very careful, we can definitely shoot each other in the back. We don't do that. Now we're getting shot from behind. The rear two Tigers are ordered to turn around and kill it. I briefly considered turning it around as well, and then I realized, of course, there's two Tigers. They can kill it. Fine. So we're just going to quickly take it this KV2. Always push them back, and then we're going to push on to this AMX 5100.
Let's roll.
Now the reason I didn't, there's a repair kit to repair my track right then, was it wasn't a need. I definitely want my tracks back up, but there might be a spot where I get tracked in worse position later on. Ooh, unfortunately no one can really have time to kill the AMX 5100. KV2 sneaking up on us. Takes out Iron Jaguar. That's a bad loss for us. And us three others are just going to roll this Tiger.
We're immobilized.
That's where I use my track. I don't really got out in the open with this guy. Go. And we're pretty much just told to clean up however we want, as long as we don't get killed, it's all good. I'm going to take on this Tiger too and hold his attention, but my buddy Celtic comes up behind him.
Penetration.
Now the three of us are just going to make short work of this Tiger. Earlier that KV2 was talking smack to our Cromwell, so our Cromwell is going to go ham a lesson. And I wish I could have seen the view from that Cromwell as he takes it this KV2. But oh well. And KV2 fired just before the Cromwell got there, so the Cromwell's got a full like 15 seconds to take this guy out. And that is game. Okay, well, that was a lot of fun. You can see we did almost 1,700 damage, but that doesn't really matter because we won, and that's really the only thing that matters. We only lost 2 guys. Every single one of us, except the T69, is injured. That's because we shared the damage. We made sure that if a teammate got hit, he didn't get hit a second time by the same opponent at that time. We tried to, spread the damage out that they were dishing among all of us, whereas we focused them down. Okay, Well, hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned some stuff. When it comes to tank companies or tournaments or whatever, share the damage as much as you can and focus fire. That's really all you need to know. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like this, hit that like button. It does help me out quite a bit. IOE throughout.